All right, earlier, Eric asked the audience if you are for or against AI. Who is a big fan of AI, artificial intelligence? Traders. How much money are you making from it? And look at this guy, traitor to the human race.
Wait a minute. Why am I a traitor? Because I want to ask an AI bot something I can't figure out by myself.
Okay, just play it forward in your mind for a moment. Already, most human culture and a lot of human delusion is mediated through machines, but at least it's human to machine to human, or human to human madness. The future we're looking at is one that just goes machine to human. Can you imagine in 5, 10 years when artificial intelligence is turned to by every human on Earth, or at least a majority, for what is real? What happens then? What happens when everyone looks to the screen to ask, how do I get well? God, do you love me?
Wait. So, Joe, let me ask you this. Would you rather have an AI program telling your surgeon what's wrong with me, or having him, I don't know, guess from a radiology, from an x-ray?
I think that any tool that can enhance a human's ability is on the table. Even if, as a writer, I think that AI is just completely verboten. Any writer who uses AI should have to put AI as a co-author and leave their name on it as a mark of shame. But a doctor is a very different story. A soldier is a very different story. So to the extent that a doctor can use it, yeah, but if your doctor, if your surgeon is literally taking instructions from an AI, you got bigger problems than cyborg theocracy.
All right.
And now, real quick, how many of you are revolted by artificial intelligence? Let's get a boo.
Can we ask why? Why?
I love AI.
Traitor.
She's on my side. She's on Team Bowling.
I am from Oregon. My name's Janice Daniels. But I find so many great uses, like when I get a document from the car company, and it's got tons of fine print, I just file it into AI, and it summarizes all.
You send it a 5-page document with legalese and say, summarize this in one paragraph where a 5th grader could read it.
And it can check the math, too.
It checks the math. Ben, are you pro-AI or anti-AI?
I'm mixed. I got to be honest. I'm mixed. I'm with you on the potential downfalls, Joe, that where it could lead to. But I also see the value in things like that, where it makes your life easier. And the bigger issue I see is I don't see us stopping it. And so then the question becomes, how do we use it in a way or control it in a way that adds value but doesn't take away from our society?
Real quick on that, you're wearing an ice hat.
Yeah. I hope you guys don't mind. Hope you're not offended.
No, and real quick, so on that note, I can remember basically my entire adult life being told that mass immigration was unstoppable. This is just the future, the mixture of all people. Well, obviously there's solutions, right? So I think the whole narrative that AI is just the future, it's a good way to get you to roll over and take it lying down.
Wait, hold on.
I think there are controls that need to be in there. I'm just saying AI is a broad spectrum idea. Artificial intelligence on some level. I mean, that's really computing at the base level. I don't think you get rid of all of that. But I do think that we need guardrails, and we do need to know what is AI and what's not. All the videos that are out there on social media right now, it's like, my mom's bringing this stuff to me, and I'm like, Mom, that's obviously AI, but she doesn't know it.
Ben, there are a couple of things. So number one, there's new technology, Joe, that if you put a video up on the blockchain, you know if it's legit or not.
Yeah, that's true.
You can find out, so we'll be more and more good at that. But which would you rather be in, Maureen and Joe? A car an Uber car that's driven by an illegal that can't speak English, or a Waymo, an AI car?
So I guess technically Uber is already AI, algorithmic immigrants. But
okay. Very nice. Well done.
I personally, even though I think that any of these algorithmic immigrants should already know how to get where they're going and not need to follow it like an ant following a pheromone trail, I would take the human 1,000%. I had a woman send me on my first Waymo ride the other day. And I think the absence of the human, the absence even of someone who
Isn't
can't
it
even
safer?
speak to you.
Isn't it proven to be safer though?
It doesn't, you know, a lot of safe and effective. Don't give me that. I don't care. Human life is so much more than quantification.
Yeah, but Joe, we've seen all these, once again, accidents with illegal immigrants that get CDLs that are causing death and destruction because they can't read a sign on the road. So I don't know if I'd rather be in a car that had no driver. You know, I'm in fear for my safety with someone who's an illegal immigrant behind the wheel because I don't know if they can read the sign. I've
got an idea. I've got an idea for a solution. How about neither robots nor illegal
I was
immigrants
just
and
gonna go to
American
that.
workers having the privilege?